An apparent snipe at Princess Kate by Prince Harry in his Netflix series has been described as one of the most hurtful moments for Prince William, a close friend of the royal has claimed. This incident is said to have left William deeply upset, marking a significant low point in their already strained relationship. Back in December 2022, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle released their much-anticipated six-part docuseries on Netflix titled Harry and Meghan, which quickly became one of the most talked-about royal revelations in years. In the series, Harry didn't hold back on sharing his grievances with the firm, the informal term for the royal institution. King Charles III and Prince William were heavily criticized, with Harry accusing his father of lying and his brother of screaming and shouting during one of their most pivotal meetings. These accusations sent shockwaves through royal circles, but what struck the deepest nerve was Harry's seemingly direct criticism of Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales. Despite the numerous explosive claims made throughout the series, the Duke of Cambridge was most deeply affected by the personal remarks that appeared to be aimed at his wife. As a new book claims, for William, these remarks weren't just another disagreement in the public spotlight, they were the lowest of the low. According to the book Charles III, New King, New Court, The Inside Story by Robert Hardman, sources close to William shared that Harry's comments crossed a deeply personal line, and it left William feeling deeply hurt and disillusioned with his younger brother. In the very first episode of the series, Prince Harry made a seemingly subtle but loaded statement about the pressures royal men face when it comes to choosing a partner. He mentioned that there is a temptation to marry someone who fits the mold of what is expected from a royal spouse, rather than choosing someone you are truly meant to be with. Although Harry didn't explicitly name William or Kate, many viewers, as well as insiders, immediately interpreted the comment as a thinly veiled criticism of William's decision to marry Kate. In the episode, Harry stated, "I think for so many people in the family, especially obviously the men, there can be a temptation or an urge to marry someone who would fit the mold as opposed to somebody who you perhaps are destined to be with." This statement sparked a wave of speculation, with many wondering if Harry was implying that William's marriage to Kate had been one of convenience rather than love. In royal circles, the insinuation that William had chosen Kate simply because she fit the royal expectations of a future queen was deeply offensive. While many saw Harry's words as a broad reflection on royal life, others took it as a personal attack on the bond between William and Kate. For Prince William, this alleged attack on his marriage was particularly painful. Royal insiders quoted in Hardman's book claimed that William was able to tolerate the broader criticisms Harry made about the royal family, but when the focus turned to his wife, it was a line that simply couldn't be crossed. According to a source, William viewed this moment as a blatant breach of trust. A close friend remarked, "On top of all the other breaches of trust, here was Harry making a blatant attack on Catherine." For William, this was the lowest of the low. What was once a sibling rivalry became much more personal. Kate Middleton, who had always maintained a dignified silence throughout the royal family's public disputes, was suddenly thrust into the middle of the conflict. While she has remained composed in the face of public scrutiny, sources suggest that Kate was deeply hurt by the insinuation that her marriage to William was somehow inauthentic or driven by royal protocol rather than genuine love. This wasn't the first time that Harry had put his wife, Meghan Markle, in direct contrast to Kate. Throughout both the Netflix series and Harry's explosive memoir, Spare, there are multiple instances where he discusses the strained relationship between the two women. In one of the more widely discussed portions of his memoir, Harry recounts how Meghan and Kate had a disagreement after the birth of Prince Louis. Meghan allegedly suggested that Kate had baby brain, a remark that didn't sit well with the Princess of Wales. Harry also shared a rather awkward moment between the two women when Meghan asked to borrow Kate's lip gloss. According to Harry's retelling, Kate grimaced slightly before reluctantly handing it over. While this might seem like a small and insignificant event, it was yet another instance where the tension between the two women was exposed to the world. For many royal fans, these revelations painted a picture of a relationship that was far from warm and friendly. These stories, combined with Harry's broader critique of royal life, further fueled the perception that Kate had somehow contributed to the division between the brothers. Whether this was Harry's intention or not, the result was clear: Kate felt personally attacked, and William was left fuming. The fallout from the Netflix series and Harry's memoir has had a lasting impact on the relationship between the brothers. Royal expert Jenny Bond recently spoke out about the continuing rift, suggesting that a reconciliation is unlikely to happen anytime soon. Speaking to OK! Magazine, she explained how the rift between William and Harry has affected Kate as well, especially given her background in a close-knit family. When you come from a happy, united family, as Catherine does, it's incredibly hard to understand how people can become estranged, Bond noted. Initially, there was some hope that the brothers might mend their relationship. After Prince Philip's funeral, Kate was seen trying to encourage the two to talk, and there was even a moment when the brothers appeared to be on speaking terms again. However, as we've since learned, this attempt at reconciliation was short-lived. Bond revealed that William and Harry had a heated argument soon after the funeral, dashing any hopes of a family reunion. Now, it seems that William and Kate have come to terms with the fact that the relationship with Harry may never be the same again. Bond explained, "Catherine has been hurt and insulted by things that Harry and Meghan have said, but she and William are a very strong team. Together, they've come to the conclusion that the rift with Harry cannot be fixed in the foreseeable future." In light of these revelations, it seems that William and Kate are focused on their royal duties and their family, choosing not to dwell on the drama with Harry and Meghan. As the couple prepares to take on an even larger role within the royal family, especially as William moves closer to one day becoming king, they have decided to prioritize their responsibilities and their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. For William, this means accepting that his relationship with Harry may never return to what it once was. While the public continues to speculate about whether the brothers will ever reconcile, it seems that, for now, both William and Kate have made peace with the idea that Harry is no longer a central figure in their lives. What do you think about Prince Harry's comments and the ongoing royal rift? Was Harry out of line with his remarks about William and Kate? Is there any hope for a reconciliation, or has the damage been done? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the British royal family and all the latest news from inside the palace.